The masked guy brings out a drill. The man with the wolf mask turns on the drill and brings it closer to Candace's face. "I'll do it," he says. The dark web is a risky place. While there's many stories about red rooms of pain and suffering and the ability to hire killers, the scariest part about that place is that you really don't know who you're talking to or where they are. James loved the dark web. He's been surfing the underbelly of the internet for over a decade now. From there, he was able to buy his contraband movies and guns. He was able to get stock trading advice. Recently, he got a huge amount from betting on the right companies, hundreds of thousands of dollars. As a reward for his stock market success, James decided to try something new: loot boxes. These are boxes with random items that you can buy online and have delivered to your front door. They never really tell you what's inside the box. James had seen videos of YouTubers opening these boxes. Some contain creepy dolls, some human hair or blood, while others are pretty lame with just regular random trinkets. He put in his address, clicked the buy button, paid with cryptocurrency, and logged off. He told his wife, Candace, who works in tech, that he had spent over $1,000 on 5 boxes, and she was not pleased. This led into a huge argument that somehow spiraled out of proportion. In the end, she decided that it would be best to stay with her parents for a week or so. She never arrived at her parents' house. James got the call that his wife hadn't come home. He wasn't too worried. Maybe she just needed some time alone. It'd been a tense year for both of them with a lot of fights lately. He was startled by an alert on his phone. The boxes had arrived. He opened the door and found the boxes on the ground. They were numbered 1 to 5. He brought the packages inside his house. There was a small piece of paper with a note that says, "Let's play a game. Open number 1. He opens the package. His eyes widened as he saw it. A small, crumpled piece of paper with blood stains. There's something inside. A ring. His wife's wedding ring. As he fully opens it, there's a note written in blood. "We see you. If you call the cops, we send you the finger too. If you don't play the game, we will send her head." James quickly opened the second box. Inside, another sheet of paper. It contains a link to a dark web.onion page. He rushes to his computer and types in the URL. At first, it was a red dot on the screen. Then the red dot expands into an image of a red-colored room. Inside that room, we can see various tools on the wall. Hammers, drills, knives. The camera pans to the center of the room. There, illuminated by a ceiling light, is a woman tied to a chair. A sack over her head. She seems unconscious. A man wearing a wolf mask appears behind the woman and pulls off the sack. It's his wife. Candace didn't look harmed in any way, just unconscious. The man approaches the camera. He brings out a large piece of paper. It says, "Box number 3. A small window appeared on the side, and James can see himself. His webcam is open somehow, a trick that's commonly used by hackers. The third box has a script that needs to be read out loud for the camera. At first he hesitates, but then seeing his poor wife tied there, shaking, he had no choice. "I did it. I cheated on her. It was a 3-month affair. She was heartbroken. We were never the same after. Please don't kill her. This is all my fault. I ordered those boxes. I was the abusive husband. Take me instead." The guy nods and tells him to open the 4th box. Inside is a QR code linking to a Bitcoin account. "How much do you want?" he asks. The guy replies in a fake voice, "All." Without hesitation, James transferred all his earnings in cryptocurrency to this guy. "Okay, now free her." The man brings out a piece of paper that says box number 5. Inside the box, there's a piece of paper. It says, "We will set her free if you burn everything in the boxes and use this on yourself." Inside the box is a noose. Teary-eyed, James looks at the screen one more time. The masked guy brings out a drill. The man with the wolf mask turns on the drill and brings it closer to Candace's face. "I'll do it," he says. The drill turns off. Tributes for James are all over his social media. Gone too soon, they say. Candace reads all of them on her table, with a vague expression on her face. She takes a sip of the piña colada in her hand. Southeast Asia is beautiful in the summer. Best of all, you can't be sent back to the United States for your crimes. With the Bitcoin money successfully transferred to her account, she can retire happily and anonymously with her new boyfriend. The scariest part about the dark web is that you don't really know who you're talking to or where they are. For all you know, they could be in your house, sleeping beside you in your bed every night, plotting, planning. Candace's life has changed for the better for her and her new lover. But James isn't done with them yet. Two can play that game. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the story, please like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to Fright TV Animations. Hit the notification bell so you're notified every time we upload new content.